here we are again with a stack of bread and a toaster. Only one toaster this time because let's be honest here. When it comes to these ancient things, really the only thing before this is just stuffing your slices of bread into a fire. So, what are we doing this time? Take the bread, toast it in this like medieval torture device, and put Cheez Whiz on it. Sure, easy enough for me. So if you've never seen one of these toasters, the idea here is that like where the Sunbeam Radiant toasters are basically completely automatic, this thing is not automatic at all. If I open it up, you can just kind of see here, there's your heating elements. Your bread goes right here, just like that. And you just plug it in from the side. That's it. You have exposed wires and elements all over the thing. This thing, the whole thing when it's running becomes obscenely hot. You have to flip your toast over to do both sides, and somehow, I don't know how, so this calls itself a Toastus Model 202, 125 volts, 450 watts. It's both CSA and Underwriters Laboratory approved. In what century is this UL approved? Okay, anyways, so I'm going to plug it in. And that involves, normally these things come with power cable, which is like Bakelite ends and fabric wire, and the moment you plug it in, it just kind of bursts into flames. But this thing seems to be new enough, somehow, that it actually has a Leviton plastic and rubber, flexible rubber power cable that comes with it. And what does it say here? 10 amps, 125 volts, so I guess it's rated. Anyways, I'll plug it in, and I'll plug it in over here, and it promptly starts making hot toaster noises. So we're going to give that a minute or so to warm up. So I have 3 slices of bread. I also have my coffee here, which I would like to say this mug is brought to you by the Chilliwack Retro Computing Club. I think the idea with this here is that you just kind of had it sitting on the kitchen table when everyone was at the kitchen table in the morning, because that used to be a thing many an eon ago, and you had a stack of bread. And as you needed toast, you just simply put one in, did your duties with it, and then there you go. But this thing just sat there running the whole time like a giant 400-watt heating element. Hey, I can't judge too much. Electricity was cheap back then. All right. So what you do, now that it's plugged in and it's hot, I can't touch any metal surface. I just have these little plastic tabs on either side of the door. So you open it, you put your slice in, and you close it. A modern toaster takes about 700 watts. I believe the Sunbeam Radiants start at, I think, 1,000 watts. So this is going to take a while, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, this is captivating YouTube content right here, folks. Why do I keep doing these videos? Okay. Oh, wow, it's already browned up. Well, let's leave it in there. I like my toast darker than that. I am actually kind of astounded the condition of this. There we go. Okay, so we're going to flip that over. close it again. Like, it's not dirty. It doesn't look like it's been in someone's garage. Did someone have this on a shelf or something? Like, it's really, really clean. Yeah, no, it's just a heating element in there. I've heard someone say that Cheez Whiz is the same thing as that aerosolized cheese that you get in a can. I love that stuff, by the way. It's great. This, on the other hand, once you open it, you gotta refrigerate it. It's unevenly cooking my making my toast. Okay, it's starting to smoke. Ah! There we go. There. It genuinely makes toast. This is really hot. There. The only thing more cheesier than this video right now is we'll just throw that on. Cool. You know, for a 400-watt toaster, that did a pretty fast job at that. Still wouldn't recommend one, though. Like, get a regular toaster. I don't even think you want to try this with, like, bagels or Eggos or even Pop-Tarts. Okay, let's get to the chaotic part of this video. And for that, I want to put less flammable devices on the table. How's the cable getting? It's warm. It's good enough. Okay, so like I said with this toaster, which I can't touch now because it's like screaming hot, there's only one thing you can compare this to that's older than these horrible things. And that's, of course, just basically putting your toast, you don't put toast in the toaster, putting your bread into the fireplace. Well, we don't have a fireplace, it's 2025. So we make do with fire in a can. Don't use propane tanks on their sides, by the way, folks. Ah! Hey, don't go out on me. I've done stupider things to slices of bread, but there you go. Sure. Okay, whatever. Ah, damn it. Don't worry, it's just me. Yes, yes, smoke detector. I'm setting the house on fire. Shut up and go to sleep. Okay, so what have we learned here by using a propane torch to make your toast? Is that it makes these imprints on the toast. It sets off your smoke detector because it's stupid, and honestly, this was a terrible idea. Whatever. And just dump this on for good measure. Okay, you know what? I take this back. I can already feel. This isn't like, it's not hot. It's obviously burned. But still made toast. And even though it set the smoke detector off, it's probably safer than this thing. At least when left unattended. Because you can't leave it unattended. Oh, this is horribly burned. I'm plugging back in the toaster. Okay, propane makes for absolutely terrible toast. One more slice. Drown it out with this. That was really stupid to use a propane torch like that. Blech. This toaster, by the way, is double-sided. If I go over here, it's also got a spot on this side. So you can do 2 pieces of bread at the same time. Do I know the history of these things? No. Someone just said, wow, fire hot. Ooh, electricity cool, and made this. There we go. I see it smoking. Fine. There. Very manual, very hands-on, very easy to burn yourself. Surprisingly easy to electrocute yourself on them. This is definitely an appliance where I would recommend you own a GFCI or a ground fault circuit interrupter. That way, if the heating element does touch the all-metal ungrounded case of the toaster, as soon as you touch it, it trips the GFCI. Or it should, in theory. Otherwise, you just end up like Electro Boom and make yourself look like an electrocloning clown. Okay, I can't really call him a clown. He's actually pretty smart. Hurry up, toaster. Okay, flip the bread over. Is it good? Yeah, it's good. Okay, all right, so with 0 being the propane torch and 1 being this toaster, this is definitely a 1. It actually consistently toasts it, leaves far better grill marks, I guess we'll call them, toast marks. And it's still pretty hot. Let's unplug the thing now. There. Get that out of the way. Delightfully cheesy. There. Do I look like I'm stuffing my face right now? Yes, I am. Why am I stuffing my face? Because you've just spent almost 20 minutes watching me make toast and burn the house down. Okay, so, manual toasters. Opinion. They're better than using propane. Cheese whiz. It's okay. Alright. I'm going back to bed.